It's Seb Fry the Realtor here, and today I want to answer the oft-asked question, should I sell my home off-market? I'm going to explore that right here in this video, so stay tuned. But before I get too much into that, I wanted to ask you to please mash that subscribe button right there and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also don't forget, bing, click that little bell icon as well so you'll get notifications when I have fun new videos just like this one. Alright, so in this hot real estate market, a lot of people are saying, you know what, I can just skip the whole real estate market thing. I can just sell my house off market. I don't have to do all that work, you know, cleaning and staging and decluttering and landscaping and all that stuff. You can save yourself all that hassle and still make a ton of money when you sell your home off market. So that is in fact very tempting, because I'm not going to lie to you, the market is very hot right now. But the question is, does it make sense for you to sell your home off market, or in fact is it better to go onto the open market? Well, listen, I have to say that I know what you are talking about when you're saying, listen, it'd be so much easier to sell it off the market. You know, we have two things that are competing. We have, you know, ease of sale, and then we have, you know, your maximum sale price. And the question is, what is most important to you? Is it, you know, having your home sold quickly without any lot of drama, with a lot of stress, or is it making a ton more money for the sale of your home? And you know, for a lot of people, they're going to say, well, listen, I want both. I want my cake and I want to eat it too. I want to sell my home quickly and easily without a whole bunch of showings and staging and all that stuff, and still get the very highest price possible for your home. And what I'm going to tell you is that selling your home off market, it's impossible to get the very best price for your home. And I want to explain to you why that is. So let's just say that you have a home and it is worth
$1 million.
And then you have somebody, and this person has $100 million to spend on your home, and he's a great person, and he says, hey, I'm going to buy your home, and I'm not going to need any inspections. I'm going to make it super, super easy, and I'm going to give you $1 million for your home, just like you are asking for. Now, that sounds like a great offer, right? I mean, a very well qualified buyer. He's giving you exactly what you want, but you have to ask yourself, if this one person who has plenty of money is willing to spend $1 million on my home, might there be somebody else who would pay more than that for your home? Well, now let's think about buyer B right here. Now there's buyer B, and buyer B, he only has $2 million to spend on a home, right? He's only got $2 million bucks, but he, you know, knows about your home, hears about your home, sees your home, and says, you know, gosh darn it, I love your home, I want to buy it too. How much do you want for it? And you say, well, I want $1 million, and actually I have some other guy over here. He will also, you know, pay me $1 million, and he'll close cash, right? And fast, you know, like whenever I want to. I don't got to do a thing. And so, what's buyer B going to say if buyer B also loves your property a lot, really? And so buyer B, he's probably going to say, well, I'll tell you what, I'll give you $1.1 million for your home. Now, so buyer A, the guy who has like a way more money to pay for your home, what's he going to do? If he wants to get your home, guess what he's going to do? He's going to offer you, say, $1.2 million, right? So, you know, even if you have one very well-qualified buyer who's out there, extremely well-qualified buyer, could pay exactly what you want for your house, you have to understand there is probably somebody out there who may not be as well-qualified, but could be certainly plenty qualified to buy your home and pay you the most money for it. That person is probably out there. Now, a lot of the reason why people actually make these offers off market is because they don't want to get into this scenario, which I'm talking about right now, which is where they have to compete against other buyers to buy your home. And this is the magic of going on the market. When you go on the market, guess what? Buyers compete for your home, and guess who always is the winner? You are always the winner when you go on the market and you are having buyers compete for your home. You are going to make a lot more money in like 99.99% of circumstances by going on the market. And if you have a buyer who says, well, I don't want to compete with other buyers for your home, guess what? Your buyer, that buyer does not like your home that much. He is probably, almost for sure, not going to be the person who's going to pay you the absolute most amount of money for your home. Now, I know you're saying, but Seb, if I go on the market, I have to do all this stuff. I have to like empty it out. I got to clean it up. I might have to paint. I might have to, repair something, right? And like, I don't want to do that. That's a huge hassle. If I just sell it off market, I don't have to do any of that. And not only that, but if I sell off market, I'm not going to have a whole bunch of people coming through my house. I'm going to sell it, very quickly, and I'm going to get great terms because it's going to be a nice gentlemanly or gentlewomanly deal, And so it's much less a hassle. And yeah, I know I might not get as much money as I could, but it's just going to save me just tons of work. Well, I have some news for you, and that is there's nothing written in stone that says you have to do any of that. You can put your home on the market in whatever condition that you want to put your home on the market. You don't have to paint or declutter or landscape or, do any of that stuff. You can just put your home on the market, and you don't even have to let anyone into your home. You can get people to make offers on your home sight unseen. And if you have people who are competing against that, you can say, hey, I want some offers from you. You might, instead of having, 20 offers on your home, you might get 3 or 4. Well, 3 or 4 is still 3 or 4 times better than one offer to one person who made an offer to you buy your home off market, right? So you could get 3 or 4 sight unseen offers and then let those buyers into the home, right? So just have a few people come through and skip the whole open houses, skip the whole staging thing. Everyone's still going to buy it off market, and it's still going to sell very, very quickly, and you're going to negotiate the awesome terms for you that you would negotiate with any other buyer. In fact, probably better terms. And why would you negotiate better terms with 3 or 4 buyers? Because they are competing against each other to get your home. Now, listen, I want to say that I don't necessarily recommend that you just, sell your home sight unseen and just throw it up on the market without doing anything to prepare it for sale. However, you certainly can do that, and you are certainly, with virtually 100% certainty, going to get a much better price and terms, even by marketing it that way, compared to just selling it quietly off the market. So, if you are looking to get the very highest price for your property, and you want to have it be really easy and quick and not with a lot of hassles, you can do that too. You can have your cake and you can eat it too. So if you're looking to get a fast and easy sale and still get the very highest price the market will bear for your property in its present condition, just go on market in its present condition. No matter what, you are still going to get a much better price and terms by going on the market for as short of a time period as even 1 day. Better 2 days, maybe 3 days, but certainly with a very, very short marketing period, you can open your home up to all potential buyers out there who are able to see your home in 2 or 3 days. But still, that's going to be many, many, many more people than if you try to effect an off-market sale. A lot of times when you are getting your home ready for sale, and people will see that you're like painting it and like landscaping it, right? And the neighbors will come by and they're saying, hey, what are you doing? Are you going to be selling your house? All of a sudden, the word will get out, and then people will be saying, hey, would you sell it off market? Listen, I'm telling you, do not be tempted to sell your home off market. I know there's a lot of temptation there because it would just be so easy, but I'm going to argue that you owe it to yourself to get the most money you can for your home, because guess what? The next house you want to buy, odds are you're going to be buying that home on the market too, and you're going to have to compete for that. You're going to have to pay more than you're expecting to pay. You owe it to yourself and you owe it to your family to do everything you can to squeeze the most money you possibly can out of the sale of your home. And that is why it is critical to always, 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 never, 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 no, always, 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 always go on the market and never, never, never accept an off-market deal unless there are some extenuating circumstances. And there are times when it does make sense in certain very rare circumstances, which, are not really worth exploring for 99.99% of people. In some very rare circumstances, there may be a reason which you want to do that. But for most people, I want you to take this message away. Do not sell your Bay Area home off market. You can get it sold very quickly and get great terms, get everything you want out of your home, and probably a lot more just by the magic of the real estate market. Well, that's my thoughts on the matter. And if you ever want to chat about this kind of stuff, I would love to see what you think about this. If you want to write some comments there on this YouTube video, that would be stellar. And I would also, could you do this? Could you give me a like on this video? I would super appreciate that. And maybe even share this with anybody that you know who is thinking, hey, maybe I should sell my home off market. You would be doing them a huge, huge favor if you would just pass this video along to them as well. All right, well, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And please, stay tuned.